Susu. What is going on, people? What is happening? As you can tell by the title, as you can see, yes, go talking to your mic, bitch. I can hear you.
I can't hear me. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Might be a good thing. As you can see, it is episode 100. We are here. We have made it. Episode 100. Can you believe it? Only took me about 3.5 years. I don't know. I can't remember. But yes, episode 100. We're going to get into that just shortly. All the details about that. But it is a celebration, even though it might not look like a celebration. Let me get into it real quick. Of course, Jayson, Yessir, here in the building. By my side to my left, Miss Tracy Trees, the baker, the booty shaker. We both here celebrating the 100th episode. If you are watching youtube.com/Jayson Yessir, you would see it's nothing really different in the studio.
Yeah.
We're having a celebration, but yeah, no decorations. I had thought about it not last minute, but it wasn't in the budget this week. How about that? So yeah, but we're still going to have a good old time. We're going to celebrate still with it being 100 episode. It's a milestone if you think about it. Not a lot of things get to 100 episodes.
Oh.
Really? Seriously? You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah. Also, too, I think they say if you make it to 100 episodes, like if a series makes it to 100 episodes, that's like a good running series. Because, yeah, 100 you don't really come by. But anyways, we are here, like I said, 100 episodes. Let's get into it for everyone. Actually, let's just go. I have a couple 100 facts since we're speaking about the 100 episodes.
Oh, bitch, I'm not doing this with you.
No. Not facts that you gotta answer, but just certain things. And
it's 100 of
I
them.
remember, no, not 100, bitch.
Oh.
Not 100 facts. Facts about the number 100, maybe I should say that.
Oh.
Not about to go over 100 facts. We ain't got time.
Bitch,
like that,
I'm about to say, listen.
This is about an hour podcast. We ain't got time for all of that. Okay. No, but I remember actually back in the day, we're speaking back when I was a young lad. Back in kindergarten, actually, we had our 100th day in school. And I remember we all dressed as Dalmatians. The 100 Dalmatians. Mm-hmm. I didn't know if it was, now me looking back at it, I don't know if it's like, oh, that was cute. Because, around that time, too, Dalmatians came out, whatever, Mm-hmm. We're all a kid. We're in kindergarten. But I don't know if it was like, oh, yeah, that's cute. 100 Dalmatians, we all just, but then also, too, like, we had snacks and that popcorn, but we were actually, like, eating it as dogs and everything. No, like, we made, like, these bowls and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Like, acting like dog, but I was like, was that cute or like,
yeah, I know.
is that child abuse?
Cute. It probably was cute.
But we also had like collars and like
ears?
flappy ears. Yeah, so like a headband type thing, and then
so it probably was
like
cute.
out of construction paper. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so we all designed it and stuff. I remember it to this day, so it is something like a remembrance that I have with me. But yeah, I guess it wasn't so child abusive. But just looking back at it, it's like, the way they was feeding us in bowl, they had us in cages too at one point. No,
bitch. I'm about to say,
now that would be a different story. No, just kidding about that one. But do you remember that 100 Dalmatians?
I do. It's 101 Dalmatians.
No, I think at first off 100 Dalmatians, then it was 101, then they came out 102. I think the first one was 100, right? Or was it 101?
I just think it was 101.
Google it, bitch. You're supposed to be the researcher of
about to do it right
duo.
Now.
Just kidding. At least you can participate with the show.
Oh, shit. I ain't got my Wi-Fi on.
I think you say, oh, shit, I don't got my typing fingers on. I think so, though. 100 Dalmatians, if I'm not mistaken.
It's 101 Dalmatians. So
I'm probably going to find it quicker than you, bitch. 100 Dalmatians. Oh, my goodness.
Remember, I cut my Wi-Fi off because Sim's going to keep trying to.
Maybe it's 101 Dalmatians.
I know it's 101 Dalmatians.
So there was never 100 Dalmatians?
No.
I call it the Mandela effect. There was definitely 100 Dalmatians at one point. But I remember celebrating the 100th day as Dalmatians. Or maybe we celebrated the 101.
A lot of people celebrate 100 days. My friend of a friend, her kid is in school and they just celebrated the 100th day in school. So I guess that's.
Are they in kindergarten?
She is like maybe first or second.
But like a young grade, right?
She's like,
I would say I don't think they do that every grade. I only remember doing it in kindergarten. How they celebrate it?
They dressed up as old people.
Oh, like if they made it to 100.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like an old lady. It was super cute.
Mm-hmm.
It was super cute.
I wonder how other people celebrated the 100 day.
Oh, God damn it, computer.
Let's see if they got any ways how to celebrate 100 days in school. 50 ideas to celebrate the 100th day of school. Learn to say hello. Okay, that seems boring. All right. So I just don't feel like it. I should did my research prior. But a couple things I do see. A wig and to make them look older, like what you just said. So I guess.
Basic.
I liked it our idea. Maybe we did it on the 101 or 100. Who knows? Anyways, and other facts, though, a couple. About 100. 100 degrees on the Celsius scale. Do you know what that is? Mm-hmm. What?
No.
Wait. Bitch has a real serious piece. Mad confident. Like, mm-hmm. No, so 100 degrees on the Celsius is the temperature of boiling water. Boiling temperature of water would be 100 on this because Fahrenheit is 212.
I'm about to say, what about Fahrenheit?
You the baker, you don't know this?
Bitch, follow recipes, okay?
So yeah, 100, but we don't use the Celsius scale here. Now there's 100 yards in.
Bitch, this is not trivia. Say your fucking facts and let's go.
100 yards in a football field. You don't know that either, bitch? The Super Bowl was just 2 weeks ago, was it?
Ask me, did I watch it?
I thought you was a sport fanatic.
You never thought that.
Someone who lives to be 100 is called a centenarian. A centenarian. Yeah, my pronunciation's a little off this week. See? You can't pronounce that right. There are 100 letter tiles in the game of Scrabble.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you didn't know that either,
I don't
right?
play Scrabble.
Okay, so I was talking about the episode thing, right? Look at you. Always fucking shit up.
You was talking about the episode, bitch. Continue.
Fix it. Turn that to the thing, the mic. Oh, my goodness. Anyways, 100 episodes I was speaking of. That's So Raven. Remember that show? Mm-hmm. That was the first Disney Channel show to reach 100 episodes.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm. Success. Okay. Benjamin Franklin is on the... Okay, you know something. That's funny because you don't see those. In Greece, India, Israel, and Nepal, to dial 100 is calling the police.
Oh, wow.
But if you're in Belgium, you'll be reaching, I believe, like the ambulance and the fire department. But now if you're in the UK, you'll just be reaching the operator. So no luck with that. April 10th is the 100th day of the year.
Okay.
But this year, since it is a leap year, it'll be April 9th. Fun fact. Let me turn also my ringtone down. So inappropriate of me.
I ain't been on my phone this whole time.
Last but not least, to keep it 100 means to keep it
real.
Ah, shit, bitch. No bluff. No, that has nothing to do with 100, but that was something I thought of the other day. So that was our 100 facts. I hope you guys enjoy that for the 100th episode. But I came across this. Well, I actually thought about this the other day, and I was like, let me jot this down and put it in the podcast. I don't know how it came to my mind. I don't know if I was sleeping or what. Had a dream. But what would you do if you woke up and had one of your toes missing?
Which toe, though? It depends on which toe.
Do you need to know all your toes to like be coordinated and balanced? Like
you need your big toe.
To be balanced?
Yeah. I would think your big toe, you need that.
Because I think I heard before, too, if you're missing a toe, then you won't be balanced.
I don't know. See,
but if you're missing a middle
toe,
one, like...
I feel like if you're missing a middle, then it's okay. Whatever.
You probably need the...
But the big toe and your baby toe, your pinky toe, I feel like y'all need those. Or
like,
two.
They got to hold the foot down. So... If you woke up and you had a toe missing and you had to choose which toe, I guess, which one would you say?
The middle finger.
The middle finger
toe. The middle toe.
Some people's toes look like fingers. I don't know if I had to choose, but I just thought of it and I was like, I would be fucking terrified though. Mm-hmm. That's like, you didn't describe how you would feel if you woke up.
I would just hope it's a middle toe and not a big toe and the baby toe. I mean, I guess I would just be regular. I mean... I wouldn't wear sandals no more, probably. I wouldn't wear sandals.
My wardrobe would change.
My wardrobe would definitely change. But no, I mean, I wouldn't trip.
You wouldn't be phased? You wouldn't trip. But you'd be tripping probably.
If it was my hand.
With 9 toes, you might be tripping.
Touche.
If it was hands, it'd be a different story.
Oh, yeah. I'll freak
You can wear gloves,
out.
mittens. I guess mittens will be cut out depending on how many fingers you got.
Yeah, I would freak out versus my... Yeah.
No, because you do a lot more with your fingers, right? Your toes, you could probably get away with that more.
I'm gonna say you can just wear sneakers.
I wonder how that works. Yeah, if you need all toes to have the proper balance.
Jujulet.
You kill me with this, bitch. You're lucky I learned what it was last week. Otherwise, I was still looking about to say, what? What the fuck is that? Check out last week's episode if you don't know what that means. Or if you don't watch whatever that show was.
Big mouth.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think that would just be, and missing any, those aren't limbs. Those are, what are these called? Not tentacles.
That's it.
What are they called? They're called something like that, right?
I'm not sure.
Phalanges? No.
Oh, bitch, I don't know.
Bitch, what are you good for?
No one.
You're not even a researcher. I can't even say that because you closed your fucking laptop.
It's dead. The Sims been killing my battery.
Well, we're going to talk about that just shortly, all right? Actually, let's talk about it right now while we have time before we go to a commercial break. The Sims. So you brought up your laptop. I noticed that first off. And before we even started, you was playing The Sims.
I was.
And I was like, I know this bitch ain't going to sit through the whole show playing The Sims.
I was.
You planned on it. But then it's out.
But it's alright.
So if you guys don't know what The Sims are, where the fuck have you been? The Sims have been around. Life. This is The Sims 4, but it's been around for probably like 10 years at least. Anyways, it's a simulation game that's based. They have it on like all platforms now, but I think it generally started on the computer. Simulation game where you could basically make your life, make whoever's life, make a family, build a house, demolish a house, kill people. You can basically do whatever you want, really, and you play as all these people and stuff. So I've been in the recent mood lately where I was like, okay, I want to play again and stuff, but my old computer that I had the game on was on an outdated operating system. Long story short, I ended up upgrading all that stuff, got it done, got Sims on there now to this day. Took me a while, but I got it. So I've been playing lately here, but in that whole mist of me getting the computer upgraded and changing things and getting it up working, you started playing.
I did.
Because you noticed it was on the laptop. Well, you knew that beforehand, but you said... I
just didn't know if it worked or not. I tried it one time and it didn't work, so I was like, whatever, I'm over it.
Oh, okay, so you did try before and it didn't work. And you said, I'm over it. And then when I just started speaking about it recently again, you got interested again and started looking, and then you noticed that it was like missing one component, so you got that done, got it up and running. And then you started playing now since... that day.
Yeah.
And even more than me. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you've been playing more than me. Because we kind of started around the same time. Like, I only started, if that, maybe a day after. Because once I got everything back up and running. But still, you've put in a couple of hours or so. Now, The Sims, one of the expansion packs is seasons. And we both started in spring. Yeah. But you fucking told me, bitch, you're already in summer. Mm-hmm. You're probably not almost in fall at this point.
I think
it's coming up. Like Harvest Fest is probably coming up.
Whoa, Valentine's Day just passed, or the little Valentine's.
Okay, so you're probably still in summer then.
So yeah, I think I'm still in summer right now.
Love Day, you mean, not Valentine's?
Love Day.
Get it correct, bitch.
Yeah.
So I still haven't even came to Love Day yet, but I'm still in the spring.
I just
but
passed
also
Tax Day too, or something like that.
Tax Day?
Like a tax.
See,
day.
I haven't been familiar with all the expansion packs. For the longest, I've only had the base game. Mm-hmm. So even though it's still fun just playing that, now it's like so much other stuff going on, especially with the Get to Work expansion pack. Mm-hmm. You get to go to their job and careers and all that stuff. So that's exciting. I want to start a couple of different things. So I'm, just to put it out there, I'm playing right now with, I started one family, which is just the girl. She's a young adult. I hope you guys enjoy this conversation. She's just a young adult, but I'm pretty much setting her up to be like an actress or so, or in the entertainment life, because I got also the expansion pack Get Famous, so they could be popular and all that. They could be a social media star, a YouTuber, basically all this shit. But I'm gonna have her being like an actress but also she's doing a lot of comedy, so I'm thinking maybe a comedian.
See, I think I have Get Famous on mine because it gives me the option Get Famous, and then it says, oh, start a, like I have you. Yeah. So I made Jayson on The Sims and myself, and then my person and our animals. So like I was just at his house on the game. Go figure. I was just at his house on the game, and I clicked the Get Famous or Get somebody, and it asked so like, maybe, or maybe start just some drama of it, or Instagram something or something like that.
Well, see, I know since Instagram came out, you don't even need Get Famous for that, because I think that's in the base game. Well, one of the updates, but I think you might be able to do some of the stuff I mentioned with Get to Work. I think there might be a field like that where you could have been an entertainer. Mm-hmm. But I think Get Famous, because Get Famous also, you become like more so a celebrity. So there's a thing called like fame points that you get. And fame stars or whatever. So it increases your like celebrity status. Who you really, because then at points, I guess like if you're really celebrity, then you have people coming up to you, autographs and this, want to take pictures and all that. So there's levels to the celebrity. But I started her off as she's gonna be like just an actress, but like that, a comedian or so. And then I'm gonna pursue her more into like maybe a celebrity status or whatever. But she has a cute little dog, a little pug named. Oh, her name is Daisy. I told you that, Daisy Mills, and then a little pug named Benson.
Oh, that's cute. And
then I played with her for a little bit. Then I ended up making another family. So I made a guy with 2 other dogs, because also in the expansion pack, cats and dogs cats and dogs, you're able to make pets. So I made him with 2 dogs. But I was trying to think, I always come up with these like elaborate backstories and everything.
You do.
So while I'm making them, I'm already thinking, oh, so this guy, I was already thinking like, okay, he's going to be a chef. But I'm going to make him actually go to school, because I have the expansion pack also Discover University. So I'm going to make him go to like college and all that stuff and study to become like a master chef. And I already built like this nice kitchen. So his house isn't the nicest, but like the kitchen's the nicest. So he has like a nice kitchen to work in. He has 2 dogs. So his backstory, I'm figuring, one of the dogs though was passed down from his parents. So it's like an older dog.
This guy literally gives them backstories. I'd be like, yeah, so let's play now. Let's just play. Okay, I'm tired. Like,
it's one of those older dogs, and I feel like a shaggier looking dog too. So he's like, okay, yeah, that was a family dog or something. So he has that one, and then he has like another one that's his own, and that's like the little more hyperactive one that he just recently got, and trying to play with the other one, but like the other one's a little too old. And I forgot what I named him. I can't remember at this time, and I can't remember any of the dog's name. But yeah, he's gonna be a chef. I'm gonna take him go to school, whatever, make him be a chef, and then I think I'm gonna make him open his own business. So that's how I'm gonna make it. I'm like go through all the steps with him, do the chef thing, then have him open a little business or a restaurant, something like that he can pursue his chefing career. But yeah, you took it to a new level, not a new level, a different level, a route where you made us in the game.
I like it though.
So you started off with yourself and your person.
And my cat.
And then you made me and Kai. But bitch, the only thing is it's a little confusing, because a couple times we're here doing whatever, she's playing the game, I'm in the kitchen minding my business, or she just says whatever, like blurts out something, oh, so-and-so this, or oh, I'm doing this, or Jason's texting me now, or this, and I'm like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? And it's like, oh yeah, in The Sims.
In The Sims, yeah.
And I'm like, what? Especially some of the stuff you be saying about like your person, and be like, oh yeah, I went to her work and all this stuff, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I'm like, oh yeah, The Sims. Like, so it could be a little confusing, I can say. And I was gonna say too, bitch, don't get like too emotionally attached through the game and not in real life.
Oh yeah.
Be thinking things are going one way and they're actually going a different way.
Oh sheesh. I'm gonna make my sister and her husband.
So you're really gonna go all out and just make like everyone.
But I'm gonna put them in like a family oriented neighborhood. I'm gonna give her a kid, stuff like that.
They don't even have a kid.
She wants to have a kid.
So you're gonna really put.
I'm gonna plan their little life out.
Imagine this though. Imagine you do all this stuff and it really starts like transitioning into your real life. Like, you know how a lot of times now that things come out and people are like, oh, The Simpsons already, they called that or whatever. Yeah, they predicted it or whatever. So imagine if you was doing stuff like that in The Sims, and then like later down the road things were coming out that way.
That'd be dope.
Well, bitch, you had a penthouse, a nice motherfucking penthouse.
$10,000 penthouse. Okay.
What is it? $10,000 a month.
$10K a month. 10 fucking K.
But it was 2 floors. You had a pool and everything. The thing was nice. So
it was super.
You
nice.
Originally you had a basketball court in there too.
Yeah, and I took the basketball
but you removed that. But no, yeah, that would be crazy if it's like starts turning like real life shit.
Let me keep playing some more then.
Well, if things are going good, let's just say that.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, we're gonna go to commercial. We'll be back. We have a lot more to go for you guys. Like I said, it's the 100th episode. What? I don't have all my sound effects and everything ready. I'm sorry. I'm slack.